Hey guys, Spartan here, welcome back to Odin Sphere leifthrasir edition, episode 67. This will be the last episode in freaking Velvet Story. 5 off-screen level ups, by the way, because that's most likely the last time I'm going to be using Mori's services this playthrough. So, might as well get Backstab, just because Backstab is based extra 20% damage if attacking from behind, which I do most of the time. And, quite frankly, I don't know if Guard Restore is even worth anything. I mean, the only other thing I would get is Charm and Wisdom, and Wisdom you never notice, and Charm is just, you know, just discount, so, you know what, I might as well get Charm, why not? Also notice a picture of Ariel, Velvet's mother. Something to take note of. It's not really noteworthy though. And let's just funnel 205 phosons into the weapon itself, because that is a plot point, because supposedly these all get absorbed into the weapon anyway. But yep, let's continue. Still need to find that Phoson prism on the roof, or something like that. Didn't really get any indication of what it means by on the roof, but judging by map layout I can probably tell anyway, because it of course will lead to a different zone on the map, which means that it can't be in certain spaces that have nowhere that they can possibly go. I'm taking Sharp Edge in mind too much. It is becoming a part of me. It is controlling me. It is forcing me to play to its style. I do have Assault High, don't I?
Take this!
Because I'm not noticing damage. Like, I'm focused on pulling off combos and stuff. Perhaps you could focus on numbers, but I really can't because I need to pay attention to what I'm actually doing here. As opposed to not paying attention to anything I do, like I normally do. There's plenty of reward seeds. Like, wait, that's a golden miracle fruit. What could that possibly be? Now, I do not remember this fight, like any of it, but I do remember that whatever was in here was a complete nightmare. So, we're gonna go through a total nightmare. In before double airship. No, I don't think the developers are that, like, cruel. I wouldn't know though. I'm at least level 54, which I think makes Velvet the highest level character I have. Okay, it's just 2 of these. 3 of these guys. That isn't too bad. I mean, I could probably be comboed to death, like, crazily, but considering how much I can heal, and that it's 3 targets with less health than a single normal one. Well, I'm actually pretty sure that it is stronger than a single one, of course, but relatively not as much as it could be. Let's use some potions. Blaze, of course. Oh, that was like 600 damage. Thankfully, I'm back at full health immediately. And wow, I have no Photon power. I guess that's what happens when you spam Flame Road, Flare Road, whatever it's called, Road. I just call it Road Be Gone. Are you just, like, standing in that blaze? Oh my god, what was that? I think he hit me with, like, the Flying Axes of Baghdad or something like that. Also, like this video for Flying Axes of Baghdad reference, which nobody is going to get. I know that nobody ever gets my references, but really, you need to be a pretty big Shadow of Mordor fan to get that reference. You know what? I should probably use Explosion.
Take this!
What was that? Hang on, let me read that skill. Do I actually have to press a button? Gather energy and create a huge explosion. I need to gather energy. Well, fuck you then. That move is useless and it just cost me all my Phoson points. I thought it was just Phoson Burst. Now you see how useless it is. Let me create bombs with my ability. Oh, it's L1 to dodge, I forgot. And apparently my bombs can hit potions. I like how one of them is like at full health, one of them is at like on down to his last HP bar. And the other one's just in the middle. It's beautiful. Wow, I got stunned from a shine potion, and then beaten into the ground. Maybe I should use that whirlwind potion. This is probably a good pickup spot. Oh, actually, I didn't realize that these guys are nearly dead now. In fact, one of them just died from something. The problem with this boss isn't that there's 3 of them, it's just the fact that there's 3 of them, and that they're all spamming potions like crazy. Okay, that's another one down. Okay, axes. Well, the flying axes of Baghdad, at least. Oh, fucking stop blocking. Okay, that was the flying axes of Baghdad. Okay, I know I've, like, cut out a million crits, because, honestly, just cutting together all the crits from the failed attempts is just tedious. Oh no, stop healing. I don't want to use Flame Road, I want to save that for the... You know what, I can't use Flame Road on the boss, but still, I want to save my Frozen Power for other skills against the boss. You're toast. Level up. Well, Velvet is now my highest level character, I believe. Unless Cornelius is like 36, but I doubt it. Well, there's a draw ring plus 2 from here. I don't think I'll ever use it, because I have the perfect setup right now. Vampiric Ring is just too godlike. The only relic you, of course, use over it, not relic, equipment, or... What is it called in this game? I forget, but the only one you'd use over it is Premium Orb, or whatever it's called, but I don't have one of those. I don't think I ever will. In fact, that's very wasteful. You need to max out your character pretty much before you decide to use that. Pretty sure even in my extra plot file I didn't do it, because it was so... wasteful. You may think, what do you mean wasteful? But you'll see. You'll see, all of you will see the madness that I have seen. Also, I still haven't found that last program. I like how the Valkyries can take infinitely more hits than the soldiers, despite the fact that they're big and muscly, and the Valkyries are, like, slim. You could say it's because of armor, but really that has nothing to do with it. Well, there's one last room, so if the recipe is not here, then I fucked up and I've missed it somewhere. I'm gonna have to go through other people's stories again. Please let there be a chest with a... No, there's no chest here. There's no rabbit in this hat. Up we go. Also, what's with all the Mandragoras here? I don't need them. I mean, I don't need all of them. I don't need, like, Cubs Banes, because you can't really cook with them, apart from, like, 2 recipes. Final foes on prison for the game, before the area completion one. Air raid. Move about the air while swinging the chain. I don't know what this move is. I think at this stage of the game I just gave up on Velvet getting good skills. Yep, it's effectively the swing, but it's an attack. So, let's do this. And yeah, that seems about right. Never gonna use it. So I'm going to have to study the Puka Kitchen thoroughly in order to find that last recipe. But, yep, it's required for 100%, and you need 100% for the 100% ending. So, that's that. I didn't miss anything else, did I? Nope. Alright then. Final boss for Velvet. Let's go.
This disturbance, is this your doing, Ingwe?
I take it you can see through my disguise.
None of my soldiers masked themselves.
'Twas a mistake, but I didn't think this could be finished without using my trump card.
Trump card?
The wall.
Ingwe!
Velvet, 'tis you.
Ingwe, please don't use that power. Ingwe, please!
Why did you follow me? It was a mistake to let you keep that cipher. Now is the time to let you in on a secret. Velvet. It was me. I destroyed Valentine.
As if you couldn't get more prickish.
Back then, if I hadn't known that this man was our father, if I didn't know his battle plans and know that he didn't stand a chance, I wouldn't have made the cauldron run amok.
No, you...
I didn't think it would cause such destruction. You were protected by the cipher and escaped the curse and disaster. I was saved because I was hiding in the cauldron's shadow. I watched the kingdom fall into ruin before my very eyes.
And I was spared, as you had intended.
You talk as if you understand me. In order to save my father, I destroyed an entire kingdom. Can you imagine the pain I feel? I still remember what you said when you looked down at me.
You did well, traitor. Now the cauldron is mine. There were other soldiers nearby. I could not call you my son.
You don't remember, do you? You didn't care at all. Your eyes and heart were full of greed for the cauldron.
No. Is that why you gave the ring to Elfaria?
I'd rather the fairies have it than give it to you. That must hurt the Aesir.
You...
I will pay for my sins with my life. I shall be cursed, and I will die. If I am the only one who is to suffer my mother's curse, then so be it.
Stop it, Ingwe.
But I will take you and the cauldron to my grave with me. Try using your magic. If you think you can surpass the power of Darkova...
And so Ingwe uses one of the powers of the apocalypse. So, in the original game... oh wait, no, it is still true here. I thought they removed it. But yeah, this boss has 3 heads, and each one has a separate hitbox, meaning you can deal triple damage effectively if you hit all 3. Meaning Vampiric Ring is very effective against this boss. So, what to know about this boss? It hits really hard, doesn't attack frequently, and it uses fire attribute stuff, so yeah, that's all you really need to know. Also, there's no indicator you may have noticed up the top right. That's because this is like a super boss. And of course, Velvet has to fight it. It honestly isn't that tough. As you can see, it's only level 48, but it does have a lot of crowd control abilities. Doesn't really help that it's a boss, though. I mean, plus, since you know you're one target. Also, potions are very effective against it, so keep that in mind. Velvet's alchemical boost does benefit her. So if I were to use Cyclone here, and it wouldn't miss like a fucking... I know I could blame Velvet, but that's honestly my fault. I should have predicted that he would have moved. Well, let's see how much damage do these bombs actually deal. Very little. Okay, so this is one of his more notable attacks. He goes up, slams the ground, and creates a barricade of fire. You can actually stand on his head, by the way. I don't think I was in the right spot. I think it was only like one of the heads that you can stand on. Or maybe that was just... Maybe that was just the original. Also, I have 69 frozen cypher points or whatever.
Take this!
Nice crit. Does a lot of damage. I'm going to try using another Cyclone. Oh, and yes, he has elemental powers as well. So he can create Cyclones. Granted, he only really uses fire, but this will be more relevant. I'm pretty sure his elemental presence was more proficient in the original. A lot of these bosses have been changed in minor ways. Either nerfs or buffs. I'm pretty sure the only boss that was nerfed was Onyx. Probably because he deserved it. Let's just do this because it rises. Darkness rises. Also, yes, he has a spiky back. But yeah, this boss is relatively easy. It is pretty ferocious, though. For a final boss, this does a pretty good job. Way better than having to fight the same boss that other people have fought in certain character stories. Hint, hint, Cornelius. Yeah, Belial was a pretty shit final boss. But yeah, Oswald, of course, has the best final boss because Onyx is just a prick. You can see where he is on the mini-map there at the bottom right, however. That does help dodge certain attacks, like that one just there. Also noticed, I'm pretty sure he was moving backwards there. So yeah, he mostly uses ground attacks. And Velvet can stay in the air for a ridiculously long time. That would have been very helpful. Okay, he's gonna rush towards me soon, so I need a heal. I'll just need a level 4 healing. He's not moving? Really? Oh yeah, he's doing the slam attack. Slam attack makes him immobile. Wow, I timed that really badly. How much can I heal from 1 round left? 300 or so. If I had a killer cloud, that would be perfect right now. He's gonna turn around, isn't he? It's hard to predict this boss because... Actually, why am I trying to predict it? He's like no health. Fuck you, Ingwe, for everything you've done. Odin, where's your fucking Baylor? Alright, it was destroyed by Mercedes. Could have helped me, though.
Ingwe!
Ah, Ingwe's dead.
Bones ache. The transformation aborted. I couldn't finish the spell. Don't interfere, Velvet. Mother wished for my death.
No! Listen to me, Ingwe.
Don't worry about me. Go, escape, now!
Back then, we were scared. Scared that our grandfather would kill us. So we swore in front of him. Swore that we didn't love our mother when she was standing right there. She was crying then. But she didn't cry from the pain. She was happy that we chose the path of life instead of death at his hands. She knew that she could not escape death. If we sided with her, we would have been killed also.
That's not true. We had forsaken her. We didn't lift a finger to save her. That's why she cursed us before she died.
Grandfather was hiding this. It's the second part of the memo she wrote to us. She writes of her love for both of us.
That can't be true. I abandoned her.
You're safe, Your Majesty. There they are! Kill them before they do more harm!
I doubt these two could protect
Wait.
Odin.
Those two are...
What?
It looks like this is the end for us, Ingwe.
Over here! Hurry!
Oh, Deus Ex Cornelius. Or Cornelius Ex Machina. Which one means which?
Prince Cornelius.
You must be wondering about Ingwe. He left his bed, and we haven't found him. But I'm certain he will appear again.
Have you seen my father? He's badly injured, but he's run off.
Master Croy?
I feel the scene would have worked better in 3D.
Father.
Oh, Princess Velvet. I finally have the answer. I have to tell you.
Master, Please rest.
No, this is important. Listen to me. As the sorcerer said, the epic poems detail the path leading to the world's end. But 'tis not the path to becoming king. That path has been seen in our country's prophecies. This is the path that must be avoided.
Master!
Even if this interpretation is correct, the outcome is horrible. 2 humans survive the end of the world. Princess Velvet, only 2 will be spared.
Father!
Master Croy.
This scroll has the details. Please use the utmost care and try to avert the Armageddon. Perhaps that is your duty and your destiny.
Right, so this last text is the last text in the game, of course, but the thing is that it pretty much just spells out the end of the game for you if you are too stupid to read between the lines. I'm going to flick through these and I'm not even going to bother reading them, but you can pause if you really want to read them. But, yes, these 10 pages are the answer. But I'll go through the answer anyway, as it goes on, and I'll probably, like, make it more dramatic than Croy basically fucking telling you what it is. Cross mind, I'm never going to use this skill. Literally never. I'm not even going to test it, because there's only one enemy left to fight. Shared item box. The item box is now shared among all characters. This is really useful for completing recipes, because anything you've gathered with someone that you've put in the box can be used by anyone, which means that you can finish off recipes. I think you have to order everything once for 100%. Save. We need to save, definitely. Also, you can see the gap in the last time I recorded. Only 2 days ago. I'm just turboing through these. So, Book 6. We'll be going through this next time. Let me just put this book down. So, let's check out our levels. Cornelius is 56. Oh, so it's Gwendolyn. So, 56, 56, 54, 53, 55, and the Book of Armageddon. Notice, it says ending, and there's 5 chapters, but each chapter is literally one fight. So, what that means is, where is Socrates? It's the fucking cat. We're going to need to use the cat. This is like the only time you'll ever need to. Right, so this shows the archive of stories and the events of what happens. It shows you, like, stuff like Oswald and Velvet's ending at the same time. Notably, Cornelius ended really, really quickly. So, that reveals this huge conglomerate here of everyone's stories, and notice how there's links between these ones. So, there are 5 chapters, and each of these chapters is, well, say 6 and 7 are chapter 1, 8 and 9 are chapter 2, 10 and 11, blah 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 blah. Each one of set of 2 is one chapter, and you actually get to choose who goes on what chapter. And in order to get all of these filled for 100%, you need to do every single combination. Except for the fact that some of them you don't, like, have to do. For example, Chapter 1, like, certain characters have certain interactions in chapters, and some of them don't. For example, Chapter 4, only one character has a special interaction, and that's, you know, I'll go over more of that later. So basically, 4 of these characters, like, if you do it for one of them, say, like, for example, Gwendolyn takes on Boss 4, it will automatically fill the other blank spaces for characters who do not have a specific interaction with that chapter. Which means you only have to do it twice, but you're going to have to do it 5 times anyway, most likely, or 3 times or so, in order to fill them all up. And if you did the correct course, you get one ending here, and if you did not, you get the other ending here. And these 2 are not related to any specific characters, it's just they're here. And then, if you get the correct choice, you get these two, and then if you get 100%, you get... Oh wait, no, this is the credit sequence. This is 100%, and this, I completely forgot what this is. I think this is like extras. But yep, that's all the text archive. No, not the text archive. The story archive for all the other parts. So, now that's out of the way, I need to go off-screen and find that one recipe and maybe grind everyone up to level 60, because Armageddon is, some of it is really hard. So, I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be... I'll probably cut Armageddon into 2 to 3 videos, depending on how long it goes, how long the fights take. But yep, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.